Good morning, I look like this. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I actually just shot a little PR unboxing video, so you guys probably saw that first, but my house is an absolute wild place and I look like a feral beast. So we have exactly an hour to get ready to look fab for the Selkie show. They did indeed just drop off a dress. Like, I feel special. I feel like Made in Manhattan status, like when she was pretending to be the other woman, but the other woman got all that fancy stuff sent over. And we are going to really enforce our glow up today. We are going to remind ourselves that we are beautiful, we are worthy, we are ready to go. I'm feeling a little down because one of my clients shared a project that I did and it got a lot of negative comments. Just like a lot of phobic comments and just being like, oh, is this what the brand's resorted to? Like, you know, just like nasty, like really nasty comments, honestly. And I try not to read that stuff, but it had tagged me and I looked and there was like a couple hundred comments and like I would say the majority of them were not kind. But that's the world that we live in and I don't feel bad for myself because I'm choosing to do this so that it's more normalized. It's just sometimes I forget what a fatphobic world we live in and I'm doing my best, babes. Like, I was literally heading into my workout, like, you know that I'm trying to feel my body well and I'm not gonna have other people tell me, you know, their version of the truth about me based on their own fears and societal conditioning. But anyway, the weird part is that then right after I got asked to do a swimsuit modeling thing and now I'm like trying to decide if I want to do it. Like, it affected my feeling of whether I should do it or not. So that's when the little lies get in your head and they make decisions for you, is when we need to start monitoring them. So we've got a really fun day planned. Selkie has been an inclusive brand since the beginning. I love their stuff. They've always embraced all different bodies, and going and hanging out with a bunch of hot babes in puffy dresses that aren't afraid to take up space is exactly what I think I need for my mojo to like come back on board today. So we are gonna wash this deep conditioner and sweat off. We are going to get ready. We're gonna do fun makeup and hair and we're gonna see what dress they sent over, and it's gonna be a fun day and we're not gonna let this get us, okay? So if you've had anything happen today that kind of like shook your confidence, I want you to take a deep breath with me and we're gonna imagine letting all the negative words, if they're floating around in your brain, imagine them all swirling up in your breath and blowing out. And we're just saying bye, okay? Because that's what I need. So you're doing it with me, thanks. I feel better. Anyway, I just thought I'd say, because like maybe one of you guys are dealing with a negative report at work, or a friend said something that hurt your feelings. I don't know what you're going through, but I have a feeling that you can relate to this. And if you can either comment and share, but know that you're not alone. I'm gonna go shower. I'll see you guys in a second. Still so hot just from like being hot and working out. I'm like, I feel like very puffy still. Just like, I know I can tell like in my eyes, if my eyes are swollen, then the rest of my face is swollen. I swell a lot, man. What do I want? Okay, we're gonna do some skincare. We're gonna put on some lotion. We don't have a ton of time and I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm just gonna have fun with it. That's our new thing we're doing, okay, everybody? Ow, what is this pulling my hair? Okay, ow, what is happening? I love this thing and like, oh, my hair got stuck in the button. Oh no, oh no. It just broke off. Love that for me. Wow, dear Lord. Okay, I'm just doing my lotion. I always use Nivea's Essentially Enriched whenever I have like an important event where I want to show my legs, because it makes your skin, I think I've told you guys about this before, but they literally like, there was like a whole TikTok pop off about how it makes your skin look like glazed donuts. And so I'm always put this on days that I'm going to be showing skin or going to events, because I just think it makes my skin look flawless. So we're gonna do our legs. Oh, ow, up here. And then I'm gonna do some skincare, and then I'm gonna let my hair air dry. I really wish I would have washed my hair last night, but I wanted to sleep in my mask. And then this morning, I got caught up in working again, and I was supposed to take my shower this morning before my workout, but then I got so sweaty and hot because it was so hot out. You know what? I do this a lot, where I'll be like, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like, I should have done this, or it's like I constantly berating myself in my head, and I'm like, you could have done this better, you should have done this better. We're not doing that today. I think this is actually great that I'm vlogging this day, because we're gonna catch ourselves every time we're going into a story about how we've done something wrong, or there's like, we could have been better. Like, that's actually like critical parent self-shaming. We're not doing that today. We're just gonna have a fun day. We're gonna go hang out with one of my favorite freaking brands. This is an iconic moment. I'm so excited. I can't wait to dig into that dress as soon as all my little serums are off my dirty little paws. And yeah, I'm just gonna see where the day leads me. Like, You know, I'm just so excited that I am free to go to this. Like oftentimes my work schedule will get really crazy and sometimes I have to miss like things that I really would want to go to. So I'm so grateful that I was able to like get my work, most of my work done this morning, and that I have a bit of like, I can kind of make my own schedule, and then I have a bit of flexibility, and that we worked ahead on some deadlines so that I have like the freedom to like experience this today. I think it's gonna be really, really fun. I didn't put a serum on, which I kind of wish I did. I was gonna show you guys this lotion I've been using. I think I already showed this in another video, but I'm loving the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Acid by Glow Recipe. Sorry, they're doing construction next door and you can hear it. I mostly like it because it's very like wet and like plumpy. So it lets me do my like lymphatic drainage. Since I'm like holding on to so much fluid right now, like I just am trying to like snatch my face as much as possible. Usually after like a long weekend of like activity and like eating cocktails, I am a little more like puffy than usual. My little breakout scars going away. Everything's going well today. Let's snatch this jawline in. Sephora, and I saw this brand because I was looking at one of their products and I wanted to try this volumizer, and I was like, I swear I have that, and I do, and I never tried it. So I found it in my little like drawer. I have like a miscellaneous drawer, and I found it and we're gonna try it. It's the Wow, the Color Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer, because I think I'm gonna need to have like big bombshell hair today. Applied a damp hair, not wet, so I'm grabbing my little like microfiber towel because I had my hair up in that little other one, but that one like took the first pass, but I think I need like another because my hair still feels really wet. I think I'm actually, before I put this in, gonna just put my hair up in this for a second. This one is just a random one that I have, but the other one I was wearing is by Iskra's brand, Salt Air, and it has like a silk side and terry side. So I like that one, but I'm sure you can get these all over. I have like several from several different brands. One by this Robe brand. It's like a waffle weave. Wait, where's the button on this one? I think I got this one like at an event. Okay, cool. We're gonna get all the excess moisture out. And we're gonna start on our makeup. And I think because the dress is so like, look, I put her over here. We're gonna steam her. It's giving like my mom's old bridesmaid dress that there was like one in the closet I used to play dress up with when I was little. At my grandma's or my mom's or my aunt's or something. I can't even remember, but I know it was like this vibe. So I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna do like, yeah, why is this so dark? Oh, the little brightness thing. I think I accidentally turned the knob. What's happening? We're just having a day, everybody. I don't know. Anyway, I think I want to try and do my makeup like in this kind of color palette. Like do like pastels. I'll probably stick with like pinks, purples, oranges, probably. I don't know if blue is my vibe, but it's gonna be cute. I quite start a makeup session without a clean, gee Lord, beauty blender, can we? Gosh, geez, okay. Golly gee willikers. I can't decide which foundation to use today. I wonder if I should try one of my new ones. No, you know what? I don't think it's ever like a great idea to really experiment on days that you need a sure result. I should know better by now. Right now, I'm just mixing 3 of my favorite primers because I'm being extra today because they're all glowy. I have this new Say one. That's the foundation that I wanted to try. Say, I should probably learn how to pronounce that. Oh, I have an update for you guys actually while we're doing this. I'm going to use a little bit of the Wonder Glow by Charlotte Tilbury as well as their Flawless Filter. You do not need to do this, but I did want to show you the 3 very different tones they contain and why you might want to, you know, try a different primer for different reasons. This bottom one is the Say, so it's a very like iridescent-y whitey one. This one's obviously a lot golder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, what's this one called? Wonder Glow. And then the Flawless Filter is this one that's a little bit more like thick and gold. So they're all very kind of different tones. And I just don't really know. I'm kind of learning my tone. Like I thought that I was cool, warm. Like I know I'm not olive, but I'm not like, it's so weird. Like when I do my makeup, I keep having to go like darker and darker in the shades. Like I think my skin is not quite as like pale as I think it is always. I just have been having trouble like figuring out what to do lately. But anyway, so I want a bit of goldenness, and I definitely think I have peachy vibes. So I'm kind of like mixing those to create more of a peachy, because one's very gold, one's very white. So I'm hoping all together, like they kind of, ooh, that looks really nice actually. As you can see, I just have like a nice sheen on my skin. I'm out of my Dr. Jart, which is the stuff that I use for like the redness. So I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna have like a bit of a red situation today. So I think the best way to combat that is to go heavy on the blush. And Selkie is very like whimsical vibe, so I feel like it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is the shade 4 Warm. I think I'm like warm to neutral. Yeah, I mean, like it looks a little orangey as you guys can see. Like I think some of the newer foundations I've been trying are a little bit more like, I don't know, oxidized a little closer, but every day I wear this, I actually think it looks really good. So I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. I actually randomly put a layer of, why isn't my mirror working now? Love that for me. I actually randomly just put a layer of Flawless Filter between my first layer of foundation. And I actually think that helped a lot. So I'm actually doing the tiniest pump. Like that's all I'm doing because I find like it just cakes up. And if I don't apply it, one thing I've learned is if I'm trying to like really make my skin look flawless when it has a lot of like redness and stuff on it, the key is doing really small buildable layers and not just like smearing a bunch of product on because that's just like never goes well. I sweat through it. It's just, it always ends in disaster. We are getting such a beautiful sheen here. I'm really tempted to try the new bronzer that NARS sent over in the video that I filmed this morning. So I think I'm gonna go grab that. Okay, I got my Laguna 02. This is the original. The other one looks like it's a little bit darker. So I feel like probably the other one, sorry, the other one's lighter. So I'm starting with the darker one just to kind of like use as my contour and stuff. And then hopefully we'll like it just to kind of warm up, but I may end up using both tones. I guess we'll see. And I don't know how to do this. Sure. I think I'm gonna go in with my like little liquid blush and just kind of put it in where I'd normally contour. And then I'm gonna like put some on my forehead. I think that looks really nice. I'm gonna actually go in with my foundation brush and just kind of do it a little bit on the points of my face that would see the most sun, like the higher points of my face, and just kind of try to warm up the overall color that way a little bit. And then I'm gonna actually blend that out with my beauty blender. Ew, this thing got all gross. Up into the hairline. I think our skin's looking flawless and I'm really happy about it. I have another new product I think I might try. It's a new blush from, ooh, is this it? It's a new blush from ColourPop. Yeah, so I got a couple things from ColourPop that I think actually might be the perfect fit. I've been using the same grungy old makeup for months and I'm like, okay, it's time to like get serious here. Okay, Level Up Lengthening Mascara. Oh my gosh, they sent like several things. They actually DM'd me, you guys, and I was like freaking out because it's a huge cool brand. Ooh, okay, this is what I'm thinking. They have a gel eyeshadow that's sparkly that I think would be really cute for this. Oh, they sent me two. Different colors. One is Mystical, one is Field of something. So like these little sparkly guys, I think I'll put on top of my eyeshadow. And then oh, they did an orange one. This is meant to be. These are the same colors as the dress. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find a blush though, you guys. Oh, Pressed Powder Blush. Latte Run. No, that's not right. I was needing like a little, okay, we're gonna use our favorite blush. I lied, but we will use the new eyeshadows. So I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light High Blush Wand in Pillow Pink Gasm. This has been my favorite blush for months. I think Emily, it's her favorite blush too. So I like to use this and bring this all the way up to my temples. And then I also like to use a little bit across the bridge of my nose. Don't worry, this is all gonna blend out. But this is kind of how I like warm up the whole face and get the whole vibe going. Actually just gonna set this with my little Kevyn Aucoin blush. I love it, like kind of goes pink to purple. I'm gonna use the really bright pink section. And I'm gonna use that to kind of set the Charlotte Tilbury one. If I've got any excess, I honestly just like to kind of take it up even into my eyes to kind of start that process. Since I'm feeling really extra and I think like layers of blush is gonna make this whole look very blushy and a little bit more editorial, I'm just gonna go in and do the same thing with this Charlotte Tilbury. I think this one is Cheek to Chic. It's called Love Glow. And it's like a blush kind of highlighter in one. It's basically like a powder version of how that liquid one that I just put on. Like I think they're kind of pretty similar except for their different formulas. So whichever one you prefer. I personally like to like bake a blush with a blush. It's kind of something that I do. I don't even use like regular pressed powder or like loose powder, but I like to just set my blush. I don't know why. I think it's because I have redness and I just think it's like my look. I like to jump from that right into my brows for some reason. I don't like to do my brows before because sometimes I kind of like would mess them up a little bit when I go up with my blush. And so now that I'm done with that stuff, I'm gonna go in and do my brows. And I literally always use the Precisely My Brow Pencil. Oh yeah, I was gonna give you guys some news, like a little update, that I got an email today from Sephora Squad. Sorry, I can't talk while I do it. Give me 1 second. I like to do the tiniest little, I wanna make sure that this is focused. It is. The tiny littlest hairlet strokes just to look like my natural brow. Do you see how delicate and how that filled in? It was like, there was like nothing there. And then here in the arch, there's like some barren hair and I don't want my arch to be so dramatic. So when they're all brushed up, I'll go and kind of create a line first, kind of like the baseline of where I want it to go. And then you see how there's like, oh, I'll fill that gap in later. But here I'm trying to fill this in. So once I kind of create that baseline, then I'll go in and just do some hair-like strokes there too. And then I'm using, guys, the lightest, featheriest little touch. If you guys want like an actual full makeup and brow video, I can do that. Today's probably not the day for this, but I should probably stop because I think it's getting late and I should like rush along. But anyway, let me just finish this one and show you how much like filling it in this way matters and like how much better my brows look. And then if I make a little mistake, it's not that big of a deal. You just kind of like smudge it off. Okay. So this one is just so much. And once I kind of gel it up like that, there's that one versus this one. So I think it makes a huge difference in face framing. I'm just gonna go in with my Pillow Talk Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury. If you haven't noticed, I use a lot of Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm just gonna use this to kind of create like a pinky brownie kind of like base on my eyes. This blends out really nicely. I just like to use this as like my first eye step. Sometimes this is all I use, often actually, almost every day. I'll do like this and just like a little liner. But today I think we're gonna go in and do those fun little ColourPop ones. And that's it, quite simple on that. And then, oh, that was my news. I keep getting distracted. Sorry, Sephora Squad reached out and said that sadly I did not make the Sephora Squad. So that was a little bit of a sad moment too, but I'm actually just really grateful because I ended up with like 322 testimonials, which to be honest with you guys, like I'm blown away. I was never expecting to get that many. And like the fact that so many of you took your time to do that, like I could leave it feeling bummed that I didn't get it, but actually I just kind of feel like super grateful that I have so many people that were willing to like vouch for me and that you guys all really showed up. And it just reminded me like I have such a strong community here. Like that opportunity is going to be for who it's for. Like I have so many opportunities. Like, you know, I already get the chance to work with brands every day. And like, I know that that can be like life shifting for someone that hasn't necessarily like gotten to do a bunch of social media campaigns or done that. So like whoever it's going to, I know it's going to be great for them, but I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you guys so much for taking the time to vote for me. And as you can see, like I do love doing beauty content. I just never give myself the time to do it, I feel like. So if you're enjoying this and you want to see me do more like everyday beauty from someone who's not an expert, but just kind of figuring it out, let me know. I can do it. We don't need Sephora to sponsor us. Like I can do it myself. I have plenty of makeup and I love trying new products. I just often forget to film that experience. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking of this. And I just wanted to say thank you. We are going to attempt to do a really precise liner and I do not know how it's going to go here. I'm trying to like, it's also so hard to try to be shooting while I'm doing this, like where there's no mirror. Like I've just got to figure this out. It's not going that well. I'm just trying to figure out how to like have a mirror here so that I can actually do my liner. We're gonna try this. So I like to draw it like just from the corner out. This is too much for me, I can't, sorry. This is not necessarily my like best do, but I want it to just look really, really thin. And like, I just want it to mimic my lash line essentially. I think it did. It looks a little heavy to the eye, but I think once I have mascara on, it'll be okay. I want it to look like almost I don't have any on is the vibe, but just like define my eyes a little more. All right, I'm gonna attempt to use this mirror now. I'm just jumping all over the place. So I'm actually gonna use the old school Sills Booster XL from Lancome. They had given this to me at the event and I used to love this stuff. So I'm hoping that it gives us like those flirty lashes. My lashes are like growing a little bit. I've been trying to use Grande Lash, but in general, I think I'm just like in a longer portion of my lash cycle. I feel like I've talked about this before and I'm sure most of you know, but our lashes grow in like a 3-month cycle. So it's normal to have like short lash seasons and long lash seasons, if that makes sense. Like I notice it big time on myself. Like there are periods of time where I feel like my lashes are like kind of long and like feathery. And then there are portions where I feel like they're so stumpy. Apparently that's normal. And then I'm using my Tower 28. It's just, oh God, maybe I'm not. Something happened. Did this melt? Oh my God, like I think it went bad. Like look, the entire thing is so, oh my gosh, I think the like metal thing that you're supposed to use to, oh gosh, the little metal lid that you use to pull it out to like take some of the product off got stuck and now it's leaking everywhere. Note to self to replace this because that is a disaster waiting to happen if I was like dressed. Okay, so I did the Sills Booster. I'm just gonna go in, like give myself very long, delicate, fluttery lashes as best I can. Because I really don't want the lash line to look heavy. I think that Like what makes it feel like, I don't know, like not like more natural and whimsical is less lash. So I feel like the more, does that make sense? Like the more natural it looks, the better, but obviously want to look like I have some makeup on. Like I think that's nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can't tell if it's like focusing or not. I think it's not. I'm trying my best. I can't do it anymore. Decided to put on little corner lashes. So I thought I'd show you. Do you see how much different my eye shape looks on this eye? It's giving like little like foxy eye moment because I added 2 of these little individual strips on. So I love adding a couple of these just to add a little pizzazz. And as you can see, it's giving like a little flirty eye corner. So I'm just gonna put some of this in my hair and blow dry it. Obviously I'm gonna do a lip, but I think the final look looks good. I dried my hair and major key, so much volume from that stuff. Like it's huge. Don't worry, we're gonna curl it. I think it needs to be like big 70s waves to go with that dress. Hair is curled. We're gonna wait for it to set and get dressed before we brush it out and give it that whole 70s moment. Time is a crunch, so I'm probably gonna like maybe share my outfit and then go because we gotta go, but don't worry, I'm taking you guys with me. Moment of truth. I'm sweating. I just steamed the dress. We're gonna try it on. I don't normally wear a bra with their dresses because they usually are like pretty tight here, but I'll start that way and we'll see what happens. Didn't anticipate that I would need help getting into this and I need to figure this out. Talk about perfect timing. My man just woke up and he helped me finish the back of this and tie the little bow. Not gonna lie, he did such a good job on the bow. I'm gonna finish it with just this little Cult Gaia arc bag. Oh, he also helped me put my shoes on. I'm wearing these Madewell platforms. I'm gonna give you guys a full outfit reveal as soon as I get there. I'm just running late and I don't wanna be any later. I just did a little spritz of my favorite Creed Spring Flower. I got to go to their little garden party event and they monogrammed this for me and I just thought it was a perfect vibe because this is very much like what that campaign looked like. I put on NARS. I tried a new pink today. It's called Dolce Vita. It's reading kind of nude, but the package looked like this exact color of the pink in the dress. So I kind of think it's nice to be understated. Hair is herring. We're having a good hair day for once. My favorite Pandora necklace, they were like every day. I did some like kind of butterfly costume earrings. And let's do a reveal when we get there. Oh, look at these freaking cuties. Okay, I did get it together. I did figure out my lighting. Everyone here is a queen. Their outfits are insane. I cannot handle it. I like love this for you. Oh my gosh, I did not see. Wow, the details.
Pastels are really cute.
The matching
This is
tripod.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Enjoy. So much.
Greetings, kind, beautiful guests, and welcome to Selkie's Fall 2023 Tale of Lucy.
We are especially delighted and look forward to introducing you to our lovely character here in our imagined Transylvania.
I'll be leading this house, the White House.
And please, enjoy the show.
We chose house 1.
Yeah, we're hoping we made the right decision.
We're cosplay queens. Let's go.
I know, I've been hiding this whole time.
Rules inside Lucy's house, and we must respect those rules.
Our thoughts are like Selkie is the brand. So Selkie is that girl. Like
Yeah.
What?
But she's the nice girl.
No, 100%.
She's not exclusive. She
No,
lets us come. She invites us to the party, and the second we come, she makes us feel welcome.
She's inclusive. It's almost like she has clothes for us, which is so iconic behavior for a plus size brand because the average size is a 16. Say it with me. So
there we go. Oh, if you guys don't follow Danielle, she's literally amazing. You guys hear me talk about how I want to start running all the time. She actually did start running.
girls who run.
And I feel like I need to like take notes.
Together.
I know I need to. Should we do a running video? Because I've asked.
Should we do a running video?
I literally like started like Fat Girls Run Club like maybe 3 years ago and never did anything.
Okay, I want to do something with the
We need to start a running club thing. Anyway, if you want hot running tips,
run, baby.
I will tag her in this video. Apparently, I should have known. I did not see this when you walked in.
I took it off. It's annoying.
Well, it's worth it. The visionary. Guys, that was absolutely iconic. I don't even know what to say. Like, everybody there was so like sweet and kind and cool. Like, I met new friends and old friends, and it was just like the environment of an inclusive brand like that is like, oh no, you go in front of me. Oh, did you get your picture? Oh, do you want me to take one for you? Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. Like, oh, we should be friends. Oh, can I get your Insta? Do you want to be mutuals? Like, the vibes were perfection. And I met so many beautiful new women and so many people that I've known for years that I got to like re-meet again. We haven't gotten to hang out, and we just had fun and we frolicked, and it was so cool. I actually am going to visit my friend right now who lives, I actually was just like, oh my gosh, she lives like minutes away from where the event was. And so she tried to call me today and I missed it. And I called her and I was like, wait, what's your address again? Because I couldn't remember it. And literally she was 5 minutes from, oh, by the way, if you are in LA, the place where the event was held is called Heritage Square Museum. And it's all these really cute old houses. You can go inside and you can actually even go do picnics there and stuff. Someone was telling me, my friend Elizabeth. So I was like, oh my gosh, we need to get a group of girls together to go there and do like a photo shoot picnic where we all like turn out and wear our like, photo shoot, little like picnicky clothes, but then actually just sit and connect. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get all dressed up, but actually good, kind people, just connecting. And so I thought that'd be a fun idea. But if you're in LA, you can go visit there. And it's just a fun, cute little place to go shoot and hang out. I got to see Kimberly, the founder. Like, she's been a creative icon of mine since like years and years and years and years and years, like 10 years or more. And I saw her in the wild in Silver Lake, and she was so kind. And today she was just like so sweet. Like, she remembered my name, and I was just like, what? It's wild. She had a precious little baby, and just her creative vision is insane. Like, the ideas that she has and how she executed, this made everyone feel like they got to have their front row moment at like Fashion Week. Like, they got to interact with the models. Like, it felt like you were immersed and brought into the world of Selkie. This one was inspired by Bram Stoker's Dracula, which was really cool. I can't wait to tell my sister because she like is into that dark stuff. And yeah, it was just honestly the most perfect day. It was so fun to get dressed up and to feel cute and to just hang out with like fun, cool, creative women. And I feel like I hang out with the same kind of scene a lot, and like everyone's like the cool it girl vibes, and like nobody felt like they were being too much. Oh my gosh, can we talk about my floaty shadow? Sparky has like something big happening tonight, so I'm gonna go home and greet him, but first I'm just gonna stop by. This is one of my dearest, oldest friends. We met like early on in my creative journey. We both took all the big leaps together. We both quit our full-time jobs to be creatives together. We ended up getting a studio together and shooting together. She shot my very first campaigns when I started modeling and doing social media, and we used to kind of run a little mini agency together. So I'm gonna go see her and her daughter here. They live in the cutest little spot here in Pasadena. And yeah, I'm gonna sign off this vlog unless something else comes to me, but thanks for getting ready with me. This has been so fun to just get ready and like just, I don't know, I find like by going to events by myself, like maybe you guys can remind me the next time I do this, like you meet genuine people. Like I got to see my friend Danielle Burnett, who's like amazing. She does this running series. I showed you guys her. I met her at a Revolve event in December, and I've been meaning to like get lunch with her. And it's just like, why don't I just explore new friendships? Like adult new friendships are so important. And as we change and evolve, we attract different people into our lives. And I think it's so important to like do an inventory of the friends that you have and like who inspires you and who builds you up and who, yeah. So anyway, that's the moral of my story today. it was just really cool to like hang out with such cool, inspiring women. And I'm gonna go see my sweet friend now and go spend the evening with Sparky. And I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Just got home. Honestly, it was such a magical day. I went to my friend. She's got a really sweet little girl who's like 4, and she like freaked out about my princess dress, and she ran and put on her little princess outfit. And then we were just like playing, and then we were just talking, and her husband is so cool, and he like is a creative. We were talking about the creative process, and this friend has just like been so good. And it's just like such a beautiful time when you reconnect with people who you've been friends with forever, but like life gets busy. And she was like, I love that you just dropped in. Like, I love this. And I'm like, I want to be the drop-in friend. Like, I want to be the friend that they come to your house and like they can open the fridge and it's free. I want to be the friend that like people call and they're like, oh, can I swing by with coffee? Yes. Like, I love that. I really miss like doing life with people. And I think obviously I get to do a ton of events and it's really fun, but yeah, I'm missing like the community of like my soul people where I can show up not dressed up and I can just like come and scooch in at their dinner table and like nibble off their plates. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm craving that deep community. Just something I've been thinking about. And I just wanted to say, if there's a friend that you have been missing, just their essence, those people that you can just pick up wherever you left off, this is just your sign. Just reach out, say hi, invite them to just do nothing together and just do life. Walk through a little botanical garden nearby you, have tea. I don't know why. I'm just feeling called to like say, hey, reach out to somebody you love that you know is like one of your soul people that maybe you just haven't connected with in a while, because I've been missing her. She called me this morning because she thought she needed a favor that she didn't end up needing. And then because she was top of my mind, I left the event. And I'm like, I think she lives near here. I put in the thing, minutes away. Then next thing you know, I got invited to her daughter's birthday party, and she asked me to wear my princess dress to the birthday party. So, ow, I just poked myself in the eye. It was just sweet. It was a sweet turn of events. And I don't know if I showed you guys this, but as they were leaving the event, they also gave us almond milk Ready Whip because it was in the drinks. And they were trying to get rid of it. So all in all, it's been a really win day. Thanks for being here through the ups and downs. Today was so much fun, and I really just want to approach things with more of like, let's just have fun and see what happens. I felt like I connected with so many cool women today in general, and yeah, it just feels good to be on the upswing. It feels good to be feeling creative again, having the glow up, etc. So I hope you guys had a great day. I just wanted to do this part 2 because I felt called. Somebody out there needs to connect with somebody that they love and miss. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and let me know if you guys like coming to events with me, if you like getting ready with me. I should give myself more time to get ready because it always becomes like a but let me know if you guys like videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. Thank you for voting me for the support squad. Thanks for just being the best.